Hello friends, my name is Preetham and today we are diving into a very interesting show. A show which kind of touches all our lives. Uh, we'll talk about edible oil today. Right from our kitchen all the way up to our economy. Many a times we discuss oil, but do we really wonder how exactly is oil made? If someone wants to build a big refinery that produces a few hundred tons of edible oil, how it is done, how industry has evolved over the time, and what is a good oil, good for the health. We have with us an industry expert with experience of almost 40 plus years, Mr. Shaukatali Bengali. He has extensively worked and set up industries in this domain. So we will be talking to him today to understand about oil, about manufacturing, about setting up plants. So welcome to the show, Shaukat Bhai. And to start with, the first question that I have for him is why refine the oil, right? We have crude oils like soya and sunflower, but why to refine the oil? Okay.
Hello, I am Mr. Shaukatali Bengali, who is having 40 years of experience in edible oil industries. Mr. Pritham has asked me why we should refine the oil. As crude oil contains some unwanted impurities like free fatty acid, waxes, phosphorides, and having bad taste. So we have to refine the oil. And as per FSSAI, that is Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, the FFA content of refined oil should not exceed 0.25%. So we have to refine the oil. And one more thing, groundnut oil and mustard oil, which are freshly expelled, they can be directly fit for human consumption.
Okay. So, if the free fatty acid of oil is, let's say, more than 0.25%, okay, let's say 1%, what is its effect on the health of a person?
If free fatty acid of refined oil is more than 0.25%, say 1%, so he will have this digestion problem and loose motion, vomiting. So it is not. It will affect heart and liver also, which may sometimes leads to cancer also. So free fatty acid, as per the FSSAI, we should maintain, and it should be less than 0.25%.
So if we need to keep it in the control, what is the typical process of edible oil refining, and how many stages in which it is refined to make sure that it is good for the health of human?
There are two types of refining edible oil. That is chemical refining and physical refining. So oil like soybean, sunflower, rice bran, they are chemically refined as they are having some low FFA. So in chemical refining, the free fatty acid of oil is react with the sodium hydroxide to form the salt. So thus FFA reduces. Here sodium hydroxide is a base and fatty acid is acid. So acid plus base means it is a salt. So sodium salt of higher fatty acid is formed. Thus this is the process of chemical refining.
And what about the physical refining?
In physical refining, here chemical does not involve, because the FFA at more than 180 degrees centigrade to 260 degrees centigrade, it is volatile. So the oil should be heated up to 260 degrees under vacuum to torr, full vacuum, and it should be in SS vessel. The FFA will volatile and condense in a fatty acid receiver. So thus we are reducing the FFA of oil. and one more thing I will tell you. Oil like soybean, groundnut. You ask me regarding the stages, no? Oil like soybean, groundnut, mustard. They all are having chemical refining of 3 stages. One is, first stage is neutralization, degumming, neutralization and washing with hot water. Second is bleaching with bleaching clay to reduce the color of the oil. And third is deodorization to remove the odor, to remove the odor. So there are 3 stages. And for sunflower oil, raspberry oil, because they contain wax, we have 4 stages. Apart from these 3 stages, one more stage, that is wax, dewaxing.
Okay.
That is there.
Okay, interesting. So now, see, many a times we hear about Vanaspati, right? Is Vanaspati also a kind of oil? And if yes, then what's the difference, between oil and Vanaspati, and how it is made differently?
Basically, oil and Vanaspati are glycerides of higher fatty acid. Both are same. Which is a liquid at room temperature is oil, which is solid or semi-solid at room temperature is Vanaspati. This is the only difference. And how this Vanaspati is manufactured? There are 2 types of Vanaspati available.
Okay.
One is hydrogenated Vanaspati and the other is interestrified Vanaspati.
Okay, and
Before 90s, whatever available in the market, Vanaspati is hydrogen Vanaspati. Now, after R&D, hydrogenation of Vanaspati is stopped.
okay.
Now people are doing introspection. In hydrogenated Vanaspati, what happens? Hydrogen gas is evolved to raise the melting point of the oil. As per FSSAI, the melting point should be in the range of 31 to 41 degrees centigrade. So, for example, soybean oil, its melting point is in minus. So we have to pass the hydrogen gas in the vessel in presence of a nickel catalyst, which raising the melting point to 31 to 41, which is our body temperature.
Okay.
It should melt in our temperature. So this is a hydrogenated Vanaspati. What happens in interacidification? There no hydrogen gas is evolved. 2 oils of different melting point. That is, one is 52 degrees, one is 16 degrees. They are mixed in a vessel in presence of catalyst sodium methoxide at 120 degrees temperature. The reaction takes place and the melting point drops from 52 to in the range of 31 to 41 as per our requirement.
Interesting.
So this is a intensification. Now in the market, which Vanaspati we are eating, it is not hydrogen Vanaspati. 80 to 90% Vanaspati is interestrified. You may see in the level, in the small letters, they will write interestrified Vanaspati.
Okay.
And this hydrogen Vanaspati is banned in foreign countries in having trans fatty acids.
Okay.
So trans fatty acids are very bad to the health. So FSS AI has kept maximum limit of trans fatty acid in Vanaspati is 2%. If it is more than 2%, it is not allowed.
Good for health. Got it. Got it. So this, I mean, whatever you shared, it looks like one has to have a lot of knowledge of chemistry and biology and health. So can you give us a brief about your experience? Obviously, I'm sure that your education in the chemistry has helped you. So can you give us brief about your overall experience in various edible oil industry? That will help us understand a little more.
18 years I work in cotton seed industry. It is fully cotton seed based industry. The name is Sundarta Foods and Fibers Limited, Hubli, Karnataka. Here, right from the cotton seed, all process starts. Here process is like this. Cotton seed, the capacity of the plant is 150 tons per day. Means 150 tons of cotton seeds are crushed here. Starting with, it is first cleaned in cleaning machine, then delinting, removal of lint, then hulling, after hulling, expelling, after expelling, solvent extraction plant, then refining of cotton seed oil, then acid oil plant, then fatty acid distillation, then esteric acid production. So this was everything was from the single cotton seed. So here I worked 18 years. Next, after that I went to Kurkum, Pune, that is Parak Foods and Oils Limited. Here when I came, only 50 tons refinery was under construction and boiler was in construction, and a 28-acre land was empty. So whatever requirement of staff is there, I brought from the Hubli, that is lab chemist, boiler operators, then shift in charges. Likewise, some 15 persons from Hubli we came and started this 50 tons refinery. So initially we faced maximum problems, but when it is solved everything, when the production was going smoothly, our state put one more refinery 100 tons, then again 100 tons. Likewise, the capacity of the plant in the span of 10 years from 50 tons to 1,550 tons during my period, and 200 tons of hydrogen Vanaspati. So here I worked for 10 years, from October 94 to December 2004. After this, I went to Kakinada. It is near Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. There I worked for 10 years. There also we had 200 tons chemical refinery of sunflower oil and 300 tons of physical refinery, plus 400 tons of fractionation. So what happened, actually before this I was working in Hyderabad of this sister concern of this plant. So the technical director of this company told me to go to Kakinada. There one plant of 200 tons chemical refinery of sunflower oil is closed since 2 years.
Okay.
He told me, you go and commission. Then what I did, I left Hyderabad. Hyderabad, they had a sister concern. Then I went to Kakinada, that is Good Health, Agrotech and a nickel refinery, private limited, Kakinada. So after 15 days I worked day and night and successfully commissioned that plant.
Interesting.
200 tons.
So,
Then after that, I came to Hubli back. There is common company under construction. That is Fortune Cotton and Oil, Sherewad, Hubli. There also I worked for 2 years. Here some 300 tons of sulfur oil production is there. Then 500 tons of palm oil production is there, and 800 tons of palm oil production is there. I worked for 2 years here. At present, I am doing consultancy service. If any problem in the refinery and any modification, I go and rectify that. We can next.
okay. So, primarily you have helped all these industries either in setting up right from the beginning or taking a small production of 50 ton to, more than 1500 tons over the years. So setting up plants, bringing machinery, bringing people, putting things together. So that's the primary job that you do. So let's say if I want to put, let's say 100 ton per day refinery, right? And I want it to be separate, physical and chemical. I want both options to install as a part of my, industry. What are various requirements, equipments, and what are the typical costs involved in setting up such a plant?
So we should plan such a refinery where we should process chemically and physically. See, palm oil, if you refined chemically, our losses will be very, very heavy. So we cannot refine palm oil and raspberry oil chemically. We have to go for the physical. So we should plan such a refinery which should be designed for both options. Because all oils are not available at the same time. It is seasonal. Which oil is available at that time, that we can process, so that our factory should be continuously working. So for example, if you want to put 100 tons of refinery, the requirement of machinery will be, 100 tons refinery we have to put, then we have to put weigh bridge, then steam boiler, then acetol plant, then effluent treatment plant. So all it is included in this. You may require some 3 acres to 5 acres of land for this purpose.
Okay.
Because in future, if you want to expand this refinery to 200 tons, you may require space for storage tanks.
Interesting. And what about the costs involved?
See, there are indigenous supplier. The cost may be 9 to 10 crores. And if you want international suppliers who are based in India, the cost will be some 11 to 12 crores, excluding this structure and civil work. So civil work is not included here.
The land is not included.
Land is not. Structure of the plant also is not included.
Of course. And this is the setup, the commissioning cost. Of course, the operational cost is going to be different. Electricity,
Yes.
employee cost,
Yes.
and all. How many employees you will typically need in a factory which, let's say, 100 ton per day production? How many employees are needed?
Yes, it is good question. Earlier, some 20 to 5 years back, when you run a 100 tons refinery, you may require 60 to 70 laborers.
Okay.
But now, as it is a PLC plant, fully automatic, you require maximum 5 to 10 labors.
Okay.
10. Because everything will be automatic. Tanks, how much oil is there in the tanks, it will be displayed in the computer. So you require 15 labors to run this 100 tons refinery.
Interesting. Okay. I have seen, Shaukat bhai, I have seen smaller shops in a city like Pune, Mumbai. There are brands like, they claim that they have wooden ghanas that create, edible oil. Do they also have some similar setup, or that setup is a different kind of setup because they claim that they have lakdi ghanas and they do this in house? So is it different than the refineries that we are talking about?
This is a physical process. This is just expelling.
Okay.
Here they are pressing the seed and expelling the oil.
The oil, that's it.
Nothing, they are doing nothing.
Okay.
This expelled oil is good only for sometimes.
Okay.
If it is in old stock now, if the oil is old, the free fatty acid rises 0.25, 0.5, 1, 2, up to 30 or so. So that oil is very, very dangerous for health.
So if you want to, eat this oil, you have to eat it fresh.
Freshly expelled oil.
Exactly.
Kachi gani oil you use in kachi gani oil.
Yes.
Fresh, but you should not, for long storage, this oil
This
will
is
not.
not good. This is not good for the health.
Or otherwise, the oil should be nitrogen blanketing. The packet in the oil is there in the packet,
Yes.
and the empty space will be blank. It will be replaced by the nitrogen gas.
Okay.
It is called nitrogen jacketing. So this oil will last for 6 months
Okay.
because nitrogen is an inert gas.
Ah,
There is no question of increasing the free fatty acid.
exactly. Okay. Interesting. Is there any specific oil that you recommend which is good for health, or a combination of oil? Because there is a lot of discussion on which is a good oil, which is good edible oil. Are there combinations? So based on your knowledge of the industry, do you have any recommendations? Which oil should be preferred for eating, or is it seasonal that you should eat this kind of oil in this season versus some other season?
Normally this safflower oil, that is curdy, kushbi, safflower, not sunflower. It is the best oil. It is king of oils,
Okay.
safflower. But it is purely it is not available in the market.
Okay.
Because the cost will be very high. Next to this, sunflower oil is very good.
Okay.
And third comes soybean oil, refined soybean oil. But what happens in refined soybean oil? Oil is very good for health, but it smells like fishy. It is having fishy smell. So people own, but as per the health, it is very good oil. So what we should do, we can mix all the three oils combination, or you eat one month sunflower oil, 1 month safflower oil, 1 month groundnut oil, 1 month raisins oil. Like this, you can change.
Yes, friends. So, in brief, you got to know about the process of manufacturing of edible oil, and what are the various types, various techniques which are used to manufacture edible oil. Mr. Shaukatali is a consultant who helps in commissioning the plants. So more like a erection, commissioning, pre-commissioning. So basically build, operate and transfer is the approach that he uses. If you are interested in building your own edible oil plants, you can always reach out to Mr. Shaukatali. He'll help you build the plant, operate the plant, take it to the next level and transfer it back to you. His address details, his contact details are available on the screen that you can use to reach out to him. I thank him very much for this interesting information. Oil touches us every day, on the table, as a part of our delicacies. And unfortunately, in spite of oil touching us every day, we are not aware about how complex is the process and how much chemistry and machinery goes behind making these oils to make our food delicious, and also oil impacts in a huge way on the economy. So it is an important aspect, and because of Mr. Shaukatali today, we got to know so many interesting things. Thanks a lot. Let's meet and discuss more with him in future to understand more aspects. And if you were to have any questions around oil, please let us know those questions in comments so that we can consider that in our next interview. Thank you so much. Have a good one.